Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's video. I'm super excited because it is a video on the one, the only conspiracy palette. Conspiracy palette. Conspiracy palette. Yes, I'm super excited. I waited forever and a day on the website, on Morphe, on Jeffree Star. Didn't get on either one. Ended up going on Beauty Bay like 5-10 years later and then was able to get it. Happy because I know a lot of people did not get a chance to grab these palettes. I also got the mini controversy. Not using this one today. I'm actually going to do another video on it. So just heads up, if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe to my channel. But anyway, got my hands on it. Super excited. We're going to be using this today. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, but we're going to go ahead and get right to it. We're actually just going to jump right in. We're going to fresh face. So I didn't want to put foundation on. Usually if it's going to be like a review or whatever, I like having foundation on just so it's not like a full tutorial. But since I've never used Jeffree Star shadows, never have I ever. So this is literally the first time ever I'm gonna use anything Jeffree Star. So I don't know if there's like fallout and all that, you know, stuff we want to avoid if we have foundation on. So that's why I was just like better off not putting foundation. So we have both of them right here. I will be using the Conspiracy palette. I love the packaging. I am not one to keep these components for palettes. Like if you saw my Tati Beauty video, that sleeve, I just threw it right out. But this one is so cute. This black, white, and gold is literally my vibe. This is my, what do you call it? My, I can't think right now. This is my aesthetic, black, white, and gold. This is what I love, so I don't want to throw it away, and this is such like an iconic moment that I don't want to get rid of this. But anyway, here's the beauty of Conspiracy. I've already opened it. I've already seen it as soon as I got it in the mail. I snatched it up. I did get it late because we all know the whole like situation of the ordering and how there were so many orders. Good for them. So everything was delayed. So I just got it like a few days ago. So this is the beauty of it. I really do like this color story. At first I didn't like it because I'm like, it's all over the place. What am I supposed to do? But now that I'm looking at it in person, there's so much you can do. If you are a beginner at makeup, really, you can do a lot with this because you have your fun tones mostly in the center row, but you also have your neutrals and your everyday shades. So you can definitely use this day to day. And when you're feeling a little extra, you have everything right here. And I know a component like this for Jeffree Star is pretty normal. I know he comes out with these huge hefty palettes, which is kind of cool. And I love the geometric style of this, so I really like that. And then, just so I can show you guys, I'm actually going to do a separate video with a mini controversy. I think, even though this is the big girl right here, I love her. And I love her color story. I really do like this mini controversy palette, and I think this is probably the one I favor the most, just because, like, again, love this packaging, but I can't really take it everywhere. I can't put it in my kit, whatever. The tones in this one, though, I feel like I use more often. So we have, you know, this brown, that's a beautiful crease shade. You can blend out with that inner corner. I use a lot of these shades in general for eyeshadow because I love red and purple tones normally for eyeshadow. And then I love this like lavender moment right here, which is Expose. And lavender is really in right now, a lot of pastels. So that is beautiful. And then pastel as well, which is Flat Earth. Super pretty. And these look really fun, so I can't wait to use these either. I love the packaging of this, how it shines, the rainbow. Super cute. And I can throw this in my box, in my bag, whatever. But I'm really excited to use this palette, even though the novelty of the packaging is amazing. I wouldn't like take it everywhere, but it's something that I wouldn't even want to use because it's so pretty and I don't want to ruin it. But here we are. I'm not going to waste my money, and I'm going to use it. But I've heard nothing but good things, and I was really excited to use this on my channel. So I'm not going to swatch, and I don't want to get like too deep into the shades. If you got to this video, you already know like what the shades are, and you know, I'm sure you've seen swatches because this is the whole talk of the beauty community right now, and I'm really excited to use it for myself. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the eye look. I've already prepped my eyelids with the MAC Cosmetics Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I always want to say painterly, but it's soft ochre. Really neutral base. Love it. Has not failed me, so I wanted to use something that I really enjoy underneath this so we don't have to blame the base. First, I'm going to dip into my crease, into Tannicon, and then Diet Root Beer. We're just going to build up that crease a little bit, and I love how there's two tones of those brown shades because sometimes palettes have one crease shade and it's a little too dark for me, but I appreciate how there's a lighter one and a darker one. So going in with Diet Root Beer and just starting right here. So I'm basically just building the crease up here, and I'm focusing most of it, I like right here, like right on top of my pupil. And as I blend out, I'm not gonna get too far. I want most of the drama to be like right here in the center. By the way, this is a Morphe E17. I really like this brush to dig in my crease, but it fits perfectly like in that socket. And I can also do really good like focus blending on the outer corners. Really good brush, 10 out of 10, recommend. Then going in with Tannicon and just blending that out a little bit. I'm not doing too much, I just want to diffuse this crease shade a little bit. And so far, first impressions of my eyeshadow, again, first time using these ever, they have so much pigment and they're blending out so easily. Focusing most of the blending right up here. I'm just making sure not taking it too far because a lot of times when I do my eyeshadow, personally, I like really elongating it, but today we're keeping it up here. I've really been into that lately, especially like the halo eye because all the drama is like on the center of the lid. Really enjoy that. Okay. By the way, this was I don't know if I said that. This is a fluffy brush from Morphe. The number is gone, but it's just a larger fluffy brush to diffuse that out a little bit. Getting some Sleep Paralysis and applying it to my general lid shade. Such a pretty shade. So pretty. I'm pretty much covering all of it, but the outer corners, I'm getting pretty high up with the shade up here. I'm trying to figure out, I really like this shade, but I'm trying to figure out what is it exactly? I feel like in every picture I see or like swatch, it looks different. Like it's kind of silvery but kind of purplish. Everyone, like I see it differently, but I really like it. I will say though, this shade, Sleep Paralysis, is perfect. Like I'm getting so inspired to do this for like New Year's or something, or a holiday look without the crease shade, just kind of like smoke it out a little bit, and you know, kind of like that very shimmery undone type of eyeshadow, which I'm really into right now. That would look so good. All right, so next shade, I'm debating if I want to do, let's take a look. I'm debating if I want to do Illuminati, which is this green, or Spiraling right there. Also, look at my nose. So cute, huh? Very pink, very marble. Anyway, I want to do the Illuminati just so it's like green and a little different, but I feel like Spiraling would look really good. I'm having a hard time. I'm gonna do Illuminati. I feel like that'll look really good against Sleep Paralysis because the Sleep Paralysis, again, not sure if it has like a purple flecks, it has some sort of green flecks. We're not sure what it is. It's up there. So in conclusion, green would look nice. So for this, I'm gonna use two brushes. This is the MAC 233, really old brush. I have, fun fact, all my MAC brushes I've had for almost a decade. Right, but they've lasted, quality is A1, but this was before they changed everything to synthetic, and I understand why they changed everything to synthetic, but like such quality, much well. But anyway, so this is MAC. It's just a flat brush. Simple. Everyone has it. And this is a Morphe E17. So basically, I'm going to just pack on the color with this and then really blend out right here because I want it to be a precise blend. I don't want to apply with this. That is why. So again, Illuminati. Let's do this eye right here. So I'm using this to kind of pack on like right here. And then whatever's left over, I'm gonna bring it up. Just like that. And then using, again, whatever's left over, putting that into my crease. It's not looking like much now, but wait. And then just getting a hair of Illuminati, just for little blending out purposes and blending inward. And whatever's left over, we're gonna up towards the center. Okay, perfect. Now we have that V shape. We're gonna start blending out. So now that we are at the end, when I say elongating it, a lot of the times I brought out my crease shade over here, but I want to keep it to like this almond shape. That's why I put most of that crease shade up here, so it just digresses and kind of does this outer point at the end over here. And then I'm just going to continuously pack on a little bit and blend. I'm actually switching over to this brush. This is the Stilazzi Color Blend because I like how it's packing on the color a little bit more. Even though I really do love this brush. I'm not lying to you when I love this brush. It just wasn't doing it for me. This one, it's the Color Blend. You can pretty much blend with it, but I like how it's flatter. See how you can see that? And it really fits and blends out in that like precision area that I need. So we're just lightly going round and round right here. The camera kind of stopped, but good thing I was almost done. So all I did was I kept blending out. I switched brushes, which I think I showed. This is a color blend from Stilazzi, and I just really got in there, blended out right here, and then I took a makeup wipe and just swiped away. Super easy. I only use 4 shades. I was gonna say 3, but since I mixed Tanacon and Diet Root Beer for the crease, that was all. So now what I'm going to do is, since it's not like a foundation routine or anything, I'm going to go off camera, put foundation on my brows, and we're going to continue on with this tutorial. If you want to see how I usually do my foundation, I have a video. I will link it down below of what I usually do. I'm going to be boring today and do what I really enjoy doing and what I trust. So that's what I'm going to do. But anyways, so I can shut up, we're going to go ahead and get straight to after my foundation. All right, we're back. I did the best I could to cover up this little guy, but I mean, it kind of looks like a mole, so it works. All right, so we have complexion on, foundation. I did my brows. I live for a little bit of a bushy eyebrow. And then for my blush, I actually thought, hey, I love shades of blush that are this. This is Pigment, and Pigment showed up. So that's actually the blush I'm using today. Love it, multi-purpose of a palette. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and finish off that bottom lash line, and then we're gonna add some lashes. Not doing any dramatic lashes because that's been my vibe lately, but also I don't want to hide this beautiful eyeshadow. All right, so going in with the Morphe M210 very flat shadow brush, and I like these because it really fits right underneath that lash line. So going into our lid shade, Sleep Paralysis, there we go. I do also want to say, I know it's been a thing of like hair fibers and stuff on this palette. Haven't came across one. Hopefully I don't come across one, but honestly, I'm probably a disgusting person and I'm just like, just take it off. That's me. Anyway. All right, so just putting it right on my lash line. Sorry, this is gonna get real awkward because I know you're kind of close. So we're just gonna ignore my face. I will say, I mean, eyeshadow is not supposed to go in the eye. I'm not trying to allow it to get into my eye, but the little glitter fibers on it, it's kind of like flying into my eye and it's bugging me, But to each their own, it doesn't matter. Nobody asked for that. It wasn't intended for that, and it's just my issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm really going to bring it. I actually made a mistake and put it out here. That's fine. What I was supposed to do, because I was worried about the flecks in my eye, I'm putting it like out in here. That's where I'm putting it, in here. I'm following just the same structure I have on the top of my lid, Sleep Paralysis, and then Illuminati right on the outer corner. Make sure you connect those two. And I'm just making sure I'm really blending in Illuminati and Sleep Paralysis together so it has that happy medium. Perfect. That looks really good. I'm debating if I want to add that crease shade, blend it out a little bit, but I don't want to like ruin it. I'm actually going to do so with another flat brush. Hack, really like using flat shadow brushes for underneath the eye. So I'm really lightly layering that right on top on the lower half of that. It's not gonna do much, just kind of diffusing it out a little bit. Perfect, very subtle. All right, now for the inner corner, going into Just a Theory. She's that bad boy right there. That is a very pretty shade, and I feel like it actually looks prettier on camera. It looks like a pinkier champagne shade, kind of rose gold. I actually forgot my inner corner brush, so this one will do. This is the MAC 224 brush, going into Just a Theory, and just placing it on the inner corner and blending upward. I actually use this brush a lot for highlight on the inner corner, so this is not far off from what I usually do, but I just wanted something more precise in the center. But oh well. It's actually not fanning out as much as I thought, which I appreciate. Just getting black eyeliner and lining right on my waterline, not doing too much. I know this is clashing of the worlds and I shouldn't be doing this. Kat Von D tattoo liner. And just slightly doing that. There we go. You really can't tell. I just did it to kind of like get in my lash line. Using my Demi Wispies from Ardell. Classic. While this gets tacky, I do want to give a little bit of an update. My situation, I think I'm able to hopefully film and get back to regular scheduled programming by after Christmas, hopefully. We got cleared to like move back in my house. If you don't know what's going on, I kind of explained in my other video, the Tati beauty one that I uploaded 2 weeks ago. And if you're new, and if you're not, you already know that I upload 3 times a week, but unfortunately I couldn't because my house caught on fire, and that was a whole other video, and I talked about that, and I don't want to get into that. But basically, I'm ready to move back in sort of after Christmas. So super excited. So I should be getting back on the train and uploading as many times as I was after then. Okay, anyway, couldn't talk until I was done with my lashes. But basically, after Christmas, I feel like I can get a grasp and I'm gonna be in my home and I can finally record how I used to and bring you guys videos 3 times a week. But since it's not happening right now, thank you for being patient. And if you have been subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. And if you aren't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel so when I upload and start getting back into the groove of things, you get notified every time I upload, which is gonna be soon. Anyway, continuing forward, just gonna throw on some mascara. This is the Total Temptation from Maybelline, and just topping it off. I'm not putting too much. Have you guys tried that technique where they apply lashes underneath? I want to try it, but I'm kind of scared. I feel like I'm talking too much. I'm running late. I'm supposed to go to a party, a birthday thing. Here we are. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys out. Gino, please zoom me out. Thank you. By I'm going to zoom you out, I mean Gino. All right, we're basically done. We're just going to top off the lips. For that, I will be using the Thrive Cosmetics Jessie lip liner, and then No Shade. Use this all the stinking time from Dose of Color, Zazzy X Katie. This is like my perfect nude. It's my favorite. So if you're tired of it, I'm very sorry. I did want a lip liner from Thrive, but it was not the shade. Khaki. I love the shade. It's super neutral and like deep and nude, which I really like. This shade's perfect for overlining. Overlined it, just a hair. And then no shade. This nude is a little bit more on the warmer side, but I think it's a good balance with this lip liner and this eyeshadow. And then we're gonna top off with a Dose of Colors Over the Top Gloss, also one of my faves. I need to really get a life and try new things, but you know what? I like what I like. So we're just gonna put that on the center. The things that I never like wanna expand on and explore is complexion products and lips. Like once I find a good lip and a good complexion, forever holding on to it. And the one thing I like playing with around more is eyeshadows and blushes. And so that's why I need to like try new things, but I just cannot. I just can't. Anyway, this is the completed look. I really like how this eyeshadow came out. I really like how these eyeshadows really applied. First time using Jeffree Star Cosmetics ever in my life. I wasn't expecting it to not be great because I heard nothing but good things. But it's always something different when you try it yourself. But I was pleasantly loving it. I love how they, you know, again, turned out. I can't wait to play around with the palette a little bit more. Thank you.
And you're going to be extra late because we're eating now. So what?
I think this is very on brand with this video, Ranch.
What's wrong with it?
No, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. Yeah, there's a shade called Ranch.
I like ranch. You want to try the zucchini fries?
Can you give me some ranch, please?
Oh, hell no. Did you really touch it?
No. I probably have crumbs all over my lips. That's okay. Very on brand. But thank you so much for watching. Again, I was super excited to do this video because I know I've never used or bought anything Jeffree Star. This was my first time using it. I was pleasantly surprised. I was not expecting anything bad. I just had never tried it before, so there was a little bit of like skepticism there. But so far, really like the eyeshadows, loved how they blend out, and I can't wait to play around with both of these palettes a little bit more. But I was super excited, most importantly, for Shane Dawson. I've been watching him for such a long time, and I really do enjoy his videos. And I know like beauty is not his world, but I think what he did, what he created, and like really made a mark on this community, I think was amazing. It was iconic, and you don't see that. Who else are you going to see that from? Nobody. Shane Dawson did that, and I'm really excited too. That's why this palette was extra special, and I'm very happy for him, even though like some people say he's not even in the makeup world. I think this was a very smart move. Really enjoy the palette. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and turn those notification bells on. So especially now, since I'm uploading a little bit more sporadically and it's not 3 times a week anymore, make sure you turn those notification bells on so you get notified every time I upload. And I promise you, after Christmas, I will get back on track on uploading how I used to be. But thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.